Salutations, friends.
Hello, everybody.
Happy Saturday to y'all. Hope y'all are having at least a decent day so far. Evening, day, night, whatever it is for you folks.
Day here, 5:30.
For us here in Washington State,
Where you live?
where I live, it's evening. It's afternoon for sure, but it's also evening, not quite night.
Definitely within 15 minutes of you.
Yeah. So, any hoodles. Welcome, folks. Ground Fog, what up? Warren Smith, dude, you dodged a bullet, man. I'd say Amazon effing with you was a blessing in disguise.
He said he's still gonna do it though.
You crazy, Lauren.
Crispy's on keeping track.
Mark H, congratulations on the win last night. An awesome Sage Rango prototype. Nuts for Knives. Neil McKenzie, channel member. Crispy Critter, channel member. Marcos Gamma, what's up, brother? We'll get into that a little bit, but I'm feeling fine. Ooh, you know what? I realize I got Choo Choo in my pocket. I'm not just happy to see you as well. So
see, there you go.
Pretty Fly for a Knife Guy with the funniest post of all posts today on Instagram. His post about Dopey. Brand new American channel member. What's going on?
Muchachos.
Ryan, hello.
I'm good.
Yeah, so hey, there's a Mr. Cheeto. What up, Flaming Taints?
Apt description. Apt.
3665. Those are rookie numbers. I gotta pump those numbers up.
You'll pump them up.
Patina Turner, what's going on? Hey, man. Mr.
Hey,
Mike Reese. Let's see. Pedro, what's going on? Craig.
Craig's birthday is tomorrow, I think.
I think that's what I saw, yes.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Craig. Pokey Stuff. Also, Patina Turner, channel member.
Patina
Cavity Search. What up? Channel member. And there it is. Cavity Search, channel member for 1 month. Well, thank you very much. I need to salute all my channel members with a lucky number 42 off of the farts menu. But yes, we are not quite 24 hours removed from the world's hottest chocolate bar challenge that we did last night on said faction. This guy right here is the grand winner. Congratulations to Matt's faction.
Nobody won
that. It's not that I didn't have faith in you, but I didn't think that you would be the overall winner.
Did you see the chat? Nobody had faith.
Honestly, what up, Sobix? What up, Papa Rhino?
Sobix and Papa might know.
I didn't make my predictions in the beginning, but I thought Cue Ball was going to take the whole thing. So I'm not surprised that Cue Ball did finish it.
Like you said, Steve, Cue Ball could have beaten another one.
I roast the ones you love. Cue Ball is a good homie. I give him a lot of crap, but that dude's a savage.
Yeah,
that dude is like just. So yeah, I wouldn't. He would have popped that and then popped another one, and then if we would have asked him to eat a third, he probably would have done it. So, shout out to Cue Ball.
Drink a pint of melted candle wax. The Homer.
Let's do a challenge. What up, effer? What up,
Boondocks.
fuckers? What up,
Sharp guy,
boondocks?
Remo Gerbs.
I did not think the work knife balance would complete it. I didn't think Steven would,
He
only
did
because
it.
he seemed. I think he was just trying to psych everybody out because he kept going, "Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna," like he was down talking himself, and so I didn't expect him to finish. So the three of you, hats off to you. I was, like I said, I was the very first one to drop out. I also think maybe I psyched myself out a little bit.
You
I had
did. You
zero.
were getting worried.
I had zero confidence going into it. For some reason, I was getting really, really, really nervous. The first 10 seconds, I thought I might be okay, and then nope. And then, so something funny, I went back and rewatched. As the second timer was going off, I was trying to contemplate if I was going to keep going or not. And I had already made the decision I was done. And I actually, I was literally panicking. I reached down for a piece of chocolate, didn't grab one, and I don't know what I was doing, but I know I didn't have anything in my hand, and I don't know.
You had the panic mode. Your hand was just
Yeah.
like,
I didn't know what was going on, so I was the first one to drop out. I think Katie. So Katie was hella. If it wasn't for her Crohn's, right?
Yeah, she has Crohn's, but she did 6 of them. She made it halfway.
6. So, and I think that's where Cheeto made it to. Also, I think Cheeto made it to 6. I don't know where Dopey tapped out, but we lost Dopey halfway through it. And
I think he was 4.
4. I think he probably had it the worst. And man, you never know how your body's going to react to this stuff.
Yeah.
There's no way Dopey would have thought that a quarter of a way through it, his freaking body was going to just shut down on him. And
I thought he was going to go all the way.
Yeah, I thought Dopey was definitely a contender. And then I had high hopes for Cheeto, but Cheeto said he didn't think he was going to go far either. He just wanted to see how far he could go. But yeah, it was.
Lauren, I recommend not this. How old are your kids?
Well, that's
Eli ate half a piece and it almost destroyed him. He ate half of a teeny square, and he was in tears.
Eli got that look on his face like, oh, fudge, I messed up.
Because he was like, how spicy could it be?
Yeah.
Oh, I ate that chip. He quickly learned how spicy it could be. The thing is, the chocolate isn't ground up peppers, it's extract.
Right.
And then it mixes with the chocolate and forms a wax and gets stuck in your teeth, or in my case, it got stuck in the metal bar in the front. That sucked.
Did Katie end up barfing?
She did. When she took off, she threw up.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I just briefly, it was like a.
I think that saved her. I think it got it out of her stomach. I think if those spices would have got into her intestines, it would have been rough.
Yeah, I had before I went in, because I did barf and spit a bunch out. As I was starting to go to bed, I remembered I should probably go hose that part of the grass down because I don't want Ella coming out and just sniffing around, and then her start fucking looking up some 9 million Scoville barf. So, but the other thing I learned last night was I don't know crap about EDC trivia. I didn't get a single one of those questions.
JB had some good questions. They
he
were
did
hard.
have really good questions. So yeah, shout out to Big Red EDC for helping us out and hanging out. Awesome dude for doing that. But I didn't know a single one of them. Like his first question was who designed the Adamas? And I thought I knew, and I can't really think of anything. And then he said his name, and I was just like, good for him.
Good for him. Yeah.
And then after he said some of the answers, I'm like, oh yeah, I did know that, but I could have never came up with them on my own. So, but you did good.
Well, ever since we did that One Piece challenge, I vowed to, get my spice up. So like I upped my Tabasco sauce. Like I do the scorpion now. I am not gonna be a wussafaction according to Winchester anymore.
Again, when it comes to that stuff, I got no problem with that stuff. Like I will add extra hot spicy stuff to whatever. I don't mind it. I might even be going out for Thai food later, get some really spicy green curry. But and like I can handle that and I like it. Like I like an intense, spicy, good tasting food.
That's the thing, it tastes good.
Yes, that was the other thing is instantly it just I thought it would still have like some chocolatey flavor. Nope.
No.
Nope. What up,
Gonzo? Illuminati.
Gonzo and Bluminati showed up. What up also to
Dennis,
Sharp Guy, ATX in the house. What up?
Joe.
And, dude, Brant, I saw you were cruising around on your Harley yesterday, huh? I saw you decked out in your vest and your patch and everything. I did not know you rode. So that's cool.
How many CCs do you got between your legs? Forrest.
What up, Forrest? I like spicy foods, but don't eat them very much anymore because it counteracts the effects of my weed. Yeah, it sobered me up real quick last night.
Maybe that's what I had going for me because I don't do that stuff. Hellfire and Cocoa.
What up, Joseph Carco in the house? What up,
Carco? Joseph, our other winner.
Yes, that's right. And I didn't realize that you and Cheeto were homies. I've totally glossed over that. But I do remember now, I think like the first time he came over, Cheeto vouched for him and said, hey, this is just his first time over.
I found out because Cheeto said, send me stickers. I was like, okay. Then he said, put some extra in for Joseph.
So, yeah, shout out to Steven Work Knife Balance for kicking in 2 of his prototypes. That was really awesome of him.
It's cool to have a prototype.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It sets you apart a little bit from the rest of the common folk.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a production knife? Huh, that's cute.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
Yeah, it was an overall it was a fun night. I'm disappointed in myself. I think I could have gone further, but I just psyched myself out and I instantly was like, I know I wasn't gonna make the whole thing, so at that point, what was the point? And I also had just my mouth was. The other part was to be prepared. I had that ice bucket full of milk and ice cream sandwiches and lemonade, and as soon as I just got the fire, I looked over at that and was like, all right, I just want that stuff more than anything right now.
So, Stevie, one thing that StreamYard doesn't show yet is Bluminati gifted a membership.
Oh, snap.
I think he gave it to Cheeto, yeah.
Well, I don't even have. Well,
oh, you gave one to Mr. Fluffy. Nice. I can send you more for like your brother if you want, or whoever else. You got a whole group that follows you around, Cheeto.
Yeah, Cheeto's got the entourage.
He does.
Yeah, that's right. I learned last night that Mr. Fluffy and Cheeto work together.
Yeah, Gonzo. There's a Cheeto's brother is Gonzor. And I thought it was you for a while.
Why don't I see that? Even in the chat.
I didn't see it on YouTube, but if you go to YouTube where it says like Top Chat, Live Chat, Fan Funding, it shows up in Fan Funding.
Oh, there it is. Well, awesome, Bluminati Ninja number 52. He's part of the number 52 club.
That's a good one. Is Hinderer Project X an anime? I bet that's pretty cool.
Tommy, what's up, dude?
Brant, you don't have one yet? Give me your address, Brant. I'll send you one.
There's Mr. Work Knife Balance.
TMI for everyone. I've gone to the bathroom many times.
Did it okay, so we don't have to get graphic, but is it painful?
The first few were painful.
Really?
Here's the weirdest part, though. I slept in the living room because me and Eli, we always camp out on the couches. That's what we do on weekends. My whole body was hot all night. I cranked the AC down. I had the fan on me, and my body was hot.
Really?
It was the weirdest thing. It wasn't uncomfortable, but it was just weird. It was just hot. And my stomach kept percolating.
See, that's the one thing. I've never had any problems on the backside, but I've also never gone through with 9 million freaking whatever that was.
I don't want to do it again. There's no repeats on this.
But
that's a one-time, one and done.
What's up,
Zach?
Speaking of spicy shits, what's up, Zach?
Not a whole lot. I had a couple of those today, that's for sure.
Nice.
Nice,
bro.
It's 100% true, buddy. 100% true.
I literally just came on here so I wouldn't be just lost in the comments to say that I don't have a Maddie sticker.
Ooh.
Did you ever give me your address?
You never asked for it.
Oh. You never asked for my sticker.
Actually, I did. But
Cheeto's still back there.
I have a said faction sticker.
Hey, you got half a sticker then.
I got all kinds of Stevie looking at me on my little desk here.
You know what? The first couple were spicy on the way out, but nothing unbearable.
I'll tell you what, Stevie, you did not let me down last night when I said you were going to be the first one out. Everybody's like, "Oh man, it's going to be Dopey." I'm like, "It's going to be Stevie." Stevie's so psyched out already that I knew you had yourself so psyched out.
Work Knife, you should get up here and tell us your tale.
Yeah, tell us your tale of your spicy bowel movement.
Yeah, how are you feeling this morning?
Stevie wanted the people from last night to come and do a recap.
Yeah, I was genuinely worried about Dopey until I saw him posting in the CDC chat today. I was genuinely worried about him for a minute.
Yeah. We all were.
We almost did.
I gotta say, Cheeto played it the smoothest though.
Yeah, he sat there just kind of
but I had he was the same before and he was the same after. So, great poker face, Cheeto.
Pretty flat.
Yeah, he had a stellar poker face. You'd never even know he was eating it. I was just all right, well. Him and Cue Ball too. Cue Ball was pretty cool, calm, and collected there.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, Cue Ball could have eaten another one and been oh my god, I couldn't have bared anymore, and still eaten another one. Cue Ball, I'll say it time.
Oh, this is hurting so bad. Are you gonna finish yours? All right.
Yeah. That's Cue Ball.
Ed, what up?
Ed. What's up, Ed?
And then just because I can't not give Cue Ball shit, I think the reason why he was able to do it is because that time I farted in his mouth just killed off all the nerves, and
he has no feeling anymore.
He's got no feeling in his mouth.
Yeah.
Well, what up, Ed?
And hand and ear stuff.
It would blow your
Oh.
mind.
What was it? Scary Movie when he put his ear up against the glory hole?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Jesus.
That's awesome.
Dude, I watched that movie not long ago, and like that movie still holds up to me. It's
Oh.
still funny as hell.
It is.
And especially as many references as they use from the time period, I'm like, damn, that's still funny to me. I don't care.
Yeah. Back before he got all big headed and anti pickle.
I also have one somewhere.
I still got a couple floating around.
Yeah, those are the Grail stickers.
That's the
What are
that's
they?
the original.
The original Stevie Wonder Woman stickers. That's the Grail.
So I did early on. What's up, Luke?
What's
I,
up,
uh,
fellas?
I haven't always been said Stevie. When I started out, I was Stevie Wonder Woman, and that's what I went with on my logo. And tell the story again real quick. It was
Lauren,
after
I hope it didn't.
about a month of doing it. People were like, "Hey, you should put out a shirt or something." So I tried starting a spring store, and
Yeah.
I couldn't because of Wonder Woman.
Copyright.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking like that. So I decided I'd do a name change, and it was actually Maddie that helped come up with it. I used to have a stupid, long-winded sign-on. Hey, greetings and salutations, strangers of the interwebs. Welcome to the channel, Stevie Wonder Woman. I am said Stevie. And Maddie's like, you already say you're said Stevie, so just be said Stevie. And I said, done and done.
And it's
So-
perfect. You got one of the best names. Said
There's
Stevie. Perfect.
Steven.
It always reminds me of what was it from Mallrats? He's like, "Tell him, Steve, Dave."
Tell him, Steve. I get that too. How you feeling,
What's
brother?
up, man?
I was feeling a lot better now. I slept through the night. It was hot, similar to what Maddie said, but it's always hot down here compared to what I'm used to. So
It's a little spicy in here.
yeah, but I slept through the night perfectly fine. Woke up at 7 a.m. and all of a sudden I was like, dang, I got bubble gut going on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We got some hot snakes shooting out. I don't know what I'm
Why is it spicy?
Why does the air hurt?
Exactly.
Why does the air
Exactly.
hurt?
So I went and put some water bottles in the freezer, and then I was like, maybe this will help, but I didn't use them, so that's a good thing.
Hey, 5-door, dude, Mallrats is my favorite Kevin Smith movie. There are a lot of greats out there, but I love Mallrats.
Schnickety, schnickety, schnoy. Yeah, I still watch that movie as much as possible.
Can I interest you in a chocolate pretzel?
My, are they exquisite?
Rich man. Drink water.
Yeah, man, I absolutely love that movie.
I related to it because just like I can't remember the names of the movie, but like he couldn't see the sailboat and those magic eyes. I can't do those.
Willem.
I
It's a
can't do
schooner.
those. I have never been able to see a magic eye picture. I've tried all the tricks people say, but I could never.
You've
see a
never.
picture.
I would love to see. I wonder if it's possible to do like one of those as a patch. Like, could you imagine how wild that would be?
You probably need a really high quality
Yeah.
Like printer, yeah.
printing machine to do that.
Because you could do like the sublimation patches of any image. So if you had one with a really good, like a really high end printer, then it would be pretty awesome.
I'd throw it away. It just pissed me off.
What is that? I don't know, and I can't tell you what it is.
It just
I've never
says
been-
Maddie is the best. He goes, "What is this garbage?"
I would never know. I have never been able to see a picture.
That's
I
wild.
can't see them because I'm colorblind. So a lot of times,
Hey.
It has to do with color, so I can't see them because I'm colorblind. But I found out when I was a freshman in high school because our anatomy teacher was like, "Everybody, look at these circles on the wall. Tell me what you see." And everyone's like, "Who sees a 9?" And everyone raised their hand, and they were like, "You're colorblind, kid." And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, you're colorblind." And then the rest of the year, everyone's like, "Hey, what color is this? Hey, what color is this? Hey, what color is this?" And I was like,
Yeah,
"I
that's
hate you all.
annoying.
I hate you all."
What colors
Well,
can't you see?
Well,
It's red, green, and green, brown get really, really confused.
Yes.
And then
I'm the same way.
pinks. I can't see pinks like at
Yeah.
all. And so I used to have a job where I did a lot of spray painting with like an upside down spray paint can, and pink was like the main color, and I'd wear special glasses to see it. And I'd come home, and my wife would be like, "Hey, you've got pink on your arm," and I'd look, and I'd be like, "No, I don't. What are you talking about?" I put my glasses on, and they were like, it was like covered in pink. It was crazy.
What color's my banner?
It's red and yellow, and then there's like some blue.
Yeah, Luke used to tell me, he goes, I don't think the colors look right. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, that's about as dead on as you could possibly get. And then like a month later, like we just randomly goes, "Oh yeah, I'm colorblind." I'm like, well, no wonder you can't tell the colors apart.
Oh,
Marine,
I'm
Marine,
sitting
I
here
wasn't
thinking,
no
gonna
one
say
subbed to our patch group originally.
yeah, I'm like,
I got a serious question for you though, Steve, down there. Those glasses, do they work really good for you?
They do. I've got 3 different pairs. I got like a cheap like $40 pair that my work bought me. That are similar to like blue light glasses for computer screens because I do the scheduling for us for our team. And in Chronos, they put like a pink, a red, a gray, and a green and light green, and I can't tell the difference. And those ones are okay, but I have like prescription $300 ones that my old job bought for me, and those I put them on, and it's like, if you've ever seen New Girl, there's an episode where Winston gets colorblind glasses and he puts them on. That's what it was like. I felt like I was walking around just like, oh my gosh, I want to watch all my favorite movies in color now. Let's go watch Schindler's List. And my wife was like, oh, that one's not in color.
I was asking because Katie's dad is colorblind. He can't see greens and like blues and yellows.
Yeah.
We were gonna try those glasses with him.
They're pretty good. Mine are really good. You have to know kind of what colors, because like when I put mine in, it said, what colors do you like struggle with? Are you deficient in? And then they have different tints that they put in to make it easier to see.
This has a name like Titan something.
I've seen the videos of people getting them for the first time and like, just like overcome with all the emotion because they're like, I had no clue that,
Yeah, I remember there was one time when I put them on and I like looked at my wife and I was like, have you ever seen the color blue? And she was like, yeah, my whole life. And I was like, it's so pretty.
So mine's not as serious as yours. There's certain shades that are harder for me to see. So like a brown and red, certain hues of it look the same. Green and yellow the same way. So it's really weird explaining that to people. And then, like you said, people are always like, "Oh, what color is this? What color is that?" And it's like, "Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up, Maddie!"
Why are you asking me? Can you not see?
Yeah. Can you not tell what color it is? God.
What up,
Hey,
Randy?
Lauren asked where I was going to put
Randy?
the water bottles, and I wasn't going to put them anywhere.
Randy,
Lauren. I was
George.
just going to sit on them.
Javon, go back and watch the heat.
It's well worth it.
Yeah.
So we should do the heatiness challenge then with the salsas instead, because it's not as bad.
I said the next challenge is like food quantity or something.
I'm dieting, man.
Everybody's going down. All
Food
right, that's all I'm
quantity,
saying.
like the gallon challenge.
Gallon of what?
You drink a gallon of milk in 30 minutes, and then you got 30 minutes not to throw up.
No, I'm lactose
That's
intolerant,
impossible.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
We could do the eggnog challenge like we watched the other day.
We
Eggnog-
just
Oh, gross, Stevie.
We'll do like the
Oh.
we can do the like gummy worm eating contest or something.
So
Something
That
that's
milk-
just easily available for everybody.
the milk thing,
So,
it's,
dude,
it's not. I've done it twice.
Really?
Yeah, I've done it a couple times.
I've done it. I love milk, and I always called bullshit. And I did it once when I was like 18 or 19. I can, dude. I can shotgun an entire. Well, my body loves milk. And then I did it again like 4 or 5 years ago, and no problem.
That's great.
ooh,
Yeah.
question from
Ooh.
Tom.
Oh,
Is there much of a learning
Interesting.
curve learning the
I don't know the names of colors. I'm
There
just gonna
was
be
a
honest
learning
with you.
curve learning the names of colors because it wasn't so much like I'm assuming you're talking about like growing up. When I was
Right.
a kid learning like names of colors, and when I was growing up, there was a little bit of a learning curve because what I would learn to do is like I would have to like put something next to it that I knew was the color, and I could like variants next to it. So like if I didn't know if it was green or brown, I would hold like a blue next to it and like in between them, and it would show like I would be able to then slightly see. And I still wasn't 100%. I would still get it wrong, but there were little tricks that I learned, and like we went to an optometrist who helped me with some of those things.
what's
For a while there, my mom just thought I was dumb.
Well, a lot of times parents think kids are just making things up for whatever reason, but half the time they're not. They're like, I can't see colors.
Some dude.
This makes that yellow comment last night so much more clear because it's one of the colors that I see perfectly.
Name the next dagger knife. Yellow.
yellow. Oh.
Mm.
We do got to figure out some sort of challenge, though.
There's lots of food challenges, but most of them are like the saltine challenge, the cinnamon challenge. There's a
Oh, I did the cinnamon one. No, thank you.
that's
one
I was say I've done the
Really?
cinnamon one before.
Oof.
there's
yeah. I
the
mean,
stick of butter.
A stick of butter.
You eat a stick of butter.
no.
I'll challenge somebody to a cottage cheese eating contest. Anybody want to go?
I haven't had
When?
cottage cheese in 20 years, and I don't want it.
So you already won that, Zach. There you go.
I got some in the fridge right now. Let's go.
Just ready to go.
Just
Zach is
ready to
always
go.
throw down.
That's so gross.
We could set up like a poll or something, or take community suggestions. Chubby Bunny, that was a good one with the marshmallows.
What is
Yeah.
it? How many marshmallows you can get?
Yeah.
Yeah. They do that at Blade Show. The one guy does the how many gummy worms can you fit in your mouth?
Ooh.
And but they're like the
Ooh.
sour ones, so
Yeah.
like it's painful while you're trying to get them all in there.
Ooh, the Vegemite challenge. Who can eat 2 tablespoons of Vegemite the fastest?
Not worth it.
to do.
Not worth it.
I've never tried
Vegemite is-
Vegemite.
I worked with an Australian dude that brought it in for us all one time, and
Alan's side, everyone.
it's just I can't even describe the flavor of it. It's just not.
What's that
Something.
rotten fish one?
No,
The
lutefisk.
yeah,
There's
or the fruit that smells like a dead body.
Durian.
Dorian fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too pleasant.
That sounds disgusting.
Hey, Mimo, what if I already have the beatus? Does that mean I already win?
Maple syrup chugging. You gotta.
I could get down with that.
Oh yeah, I could get down with that for sure.
You could do. They have a soup eating, a blindfold soup taste testing challenge. If we all go to Blade Show, and then just put like 5 bowls of soup and blindfold us and see who gets the closest to what they are.
No,
I've
someone's
had-
gonna jerk off in one of them.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, no, I don't trust.
Dude, it's fun.
I trust no one. I trust no one in this community enough to do that.
How's
My
that?
brain
High
goes there
protein?
immediately as well too.
I
That's
love,
Stevie's like-
I
What
love
is it?
everyone in this community, but I trust none of you enough to do that.
Stevie's like, I've seen American Pie.
Take all of us and, yeah, let's put on a blindfold and eat food. The other
There's
person
gonna be a
prepared.
picture. There's gonna be a picture of me blindfolded eating this soup, and it's just somebody's ball sack sitting in the bowl
Right.
of soup. Like
It's
it's
not a spoon. It's the push dagger Stevie had from a while ago that we're trying to figure out.
yeah.
When I went through culinary arts school, we did that. I think that's kind of a basic thing that you do, a blindfold taste test challenge to see how good your palate is.
Yeah.
And I they had also there was like a lunch meat thing, and blindfolded, they all tasted exactly the same to me. Again, take the blindfold off, and I can individually taste all of them. I don't know, it's weird. But I couldn't. I was horrible at that. Big wheel.
I'm a cheeseaholic.
Yeah, me too.
We should
go down with the cheese.
We should just all go to Olive Garden and just see who can get the person to crank the cheese out the longest.
We did that when we were in college. We went, we would go anytime they had like endless soups and salads. We'd just get soup and salad. And one of my buddies was like, "Hey, check this out." I was like, "Okay." And they kept grinding, and he was like, "More. And he
The
was
whole
like,
block.
yeah, he's like, "Is that enough?" And he was like, "I just really want some more." And it was like, "Okay, I'm done." And the guy got left pissed off.
It's done.
He's belly blind.
There's a banana and Sprite. You eat two bananas and then drink Sprite.
What is
My
that?
work was talking about that yesterday. Actually,
What is that?
What is
You
it?
eat a banana and then you chug Sprite, but I guess there's a chemical reaction between the Sprite and the banana, and it makes you projectile vomit.
Ooh, I want to try it just to see what that's like.
That's kind of what I'm like, let's see if this happens.
Stevie's gonna eat a banana, chug the Sprite, and then chug some eggnog real fast.
See, Alan, that's what I was going for. That's why I was like, a food challenge. It's
Yeah.
tasty.
I mean, what other kind of challenges are there?
You could do like shots and questions. You get the answer wrong.
I don't do alcohol.
As long as they're not eating, as long as they're not knife questions.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Stevie's in trouble.
I don't
EW
know
is a
about
foot
shit when
fetish.
it comes to.
He's like, you guys could eat tapioca pudding on toes. That would really get everyone.
He was just saying something about eating cottage cheese out of someone's crack. I think B&W. We could do a donut eating contest. That's what I'm talking about.
He
Sponsored by
starts breathing
CDC.
heavy and sweating. Like, yeah, get your toes
There's
in there.
a powdered donut challenge. You have to eat a powdered donut without licking your lips.
As long as it's not Dopey making the powdered donuts.
Ooh. Everyone
We
go
don't
to
want
Popeyes.
Snow Whites.
Everyone go to Popeyes. Just buy like a dozen biscuits. Whoever can eat the most
Oh,
without
man.
taking a drink.
Oh
That's the
wow!
winner.
Hey, have you tried their strawberry biscuits?
Yes, they're delicious.
Oh,
Who's got
so
strawberry
good.
biscuits?
Popeyes.
Popeyes. They're so good.
They are.
So good.
Popeyes.
Stevie,
Oh, the
do you-
chicken place.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you guys have Popeyes up there? Because I might.
We just got one.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna say I might have to reject this job if there's not a Popeyes up in Seattle.
I don't know where else they are, but we just got one. We actually just got two, not too far from each other.
Awesome.
Probably about 15 minutes away, right?
Yes.
Hey, Joe.
What's up,
And Joe. Two Joes.
Oh.
Twice the Joe.
That's actually a good, quick transition. I already have pulled up. Actually,
They're average.
so Mr. Lancelot Leather had a drop today.
Ooh, poutine.
Joe dropped a small batch of clip slips for the Riot Exo today.
Oh, nice.
And so these are in stock right now, ready to ship.
And
I
the
gotta
wolf.
tell
Do you
ya,
have one?
I do have one.
I have one. Where's mine?
And so
Will the Hanson fit in it?
I don't have my Hanson handy.
Why do you
Oh
why do
my
you get slip for a
gosh.
paperweight?
God. See how he really feels about
Oh.
it. But I mean, to be fair,
I don't have an EXO. I was gonna buy it for my Hanson, but if it don't fit,
to be fair, Stevie likes knives that actually cut. So.
I was gonna say, why do you need a clip slip for a paperweight?
Hanson fits. There it is. It's inside.
That's what I want to see.
I showed you it. It's right there.
Yeah,
I know exactly what balut is. I will not eat that.
I actually have the Chicago
what is?
coming to me in the pass around. I'm excited to take a look at that one.
Speaking of,
it's an egg with a duck embryo. Or not embryo. It's like an unborn
you don't
duck.
even know?
It's an unborn duck.
Oh, that's gross. That sounds disgusting.
It's famous in the Philippines. You would eat it?
Oh,
it crunches.
hold on. Are you talking about balut?
Yes.
I'd try it.
I don't think I want bones in my mouth.
I would eat the chocolate bar before I eat that.
That's what she said.
Edmund.
You
I just saw the
lobbed
comment
that
asking.
softball up there, and I had to take a swing at it.
I did.
Your brother-in-law eats it?
Oof. Sorry, I got distracted.
I love how
Stevie, did you
my
ask me what the
brother-in-law
Hanson specs
eats
were?
And
Joe
he's
was asking,
disgusting.
yeah.
Egg duck challenge.
I want to say it's about 4 inches close, roughly. So
Did you wrap it around the balls twice?
4 inches on a warm day.
But yeah,
talking about the Hanson, Zach.
and this is for the original EXO, not the mini lame one with the clip. It's for the manly EXO. Love this. This is technically a knife I'm not even supposed to leave the house with.
I was gonna ask about that because I've got one of the EXOs up there, and I was like, am I allowed to carry that up there?
No, it's a gravity knife. I think it even says technically you're not even supposed to own one. I allegedly have this.
Oh, okay.
This is allegedly mine.
It's definitely Photoshop. I mean,
I don't know.
This is AI.
Yeah. So, but Joe's clip slips, any clip slips that you're gonna get are awesome. But if you have an EXO, you definitely, it's worth getting one.
But
I sent Joe a message earlier.
Oh, okay.
I saw something he posted, and I was like, "Ooh, that is sexy." He posted these detonators, and I was like, I need a sprinkle detonator done up as a collab.
Oh, you're talking about chromatic EDC?
Josh Branson.
No, I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure I was who I'm thinking of.
You're talking about chromatic EDC, who's part of EDC Roundtable.
Yes.
You're talking about his detonator.
Yes.
Luke doesn't know what he's talking about.
I saw EDC Roundtable and instantly thought, I forget that it's, everybody.
So, yeah. So, Chromatic EDC is one of the members of the Roundtable. And he comes up with some crazy stuff, man. So,
yeah, I like that thing.
I would say I definitely love that.
It's black and red, so back off.
And he makes his own.
It would go with your other black and red item.
My butthole.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Chromatic EDC, Mike, fellow Washingtonian as well. He makes.
Is that where you live, Stevie? Do you live?
I do live in Washington State.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just asked
Joe, that's my bad. I messaged the Roundtable. I'm sorry.
I never did that.
So that's So I'm technically our marketing manager. Oh, okay. How do we?
Yeah. Yeah. See how much?
You got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Stevie's like, hold on, let me respond to you real quick.
Fuck off. that's how he's gonna respond.
We don't want your sprinkled kind around here.
Drew and I did talk though, because you were showing off that leather slip that you had for your your custom knife. And
Uh-huh.
we've partnered with someone as well as whatever, letting them make stuff, but we're thinking about hitting Joe up to see if he wants to try and make some too, since he has that fancy lynch stuff that he does. And
don't think, just do.
Exactly, Cheeto.
Don't think,
exactly.
just do.
Exactly.
Well, hold on. What's up, Josh?
Got to read the fine print.
Spyderco's 50.
That's a tool steel. So they used it in a folder? It's going to be very tough. I don't know too much about its edge retention.
I don't know anything about it.
I know tool steels are usually very tough. They take a beating. They're good for batoning, and so you should baton with it. Report back.
Free Zach.
Cheetah knows my struggles.
Used a lot in automobile and aircraft parts, as well as punches, taps, dies, mill rolls, anti-friction bearings.
How do you know that?
I googled it.
He clearly just googled it.
I got a computer in front of me.
That was a very specific.
list. Okay. I was like, you're just waiting for someone to ask you about that, man. You know a lot
one
about
thing I know.
He's got a little post-it note,
right
just taped right in front of him. Like one day, someone's gonna ask.
This is my time to shine.
It's Snapple Stack 2225.
This very specific metal. Someone's gonna ask one day.
all right, Joe, now I've officially messaged you. My apologies. I didn't think I just did. Drew is out there. He's gonna leave wherever he's at, the restaurant that he's at with Ricky right now, and see it later on and be like, what? Oh, we're doing this.
Oh, is he having dinner with Ricky?
Yeah, he's having dinner with Ricky right now.
I bet it's going to be a tough Mannix you got there, using a tool steel. You probably got the toughest Mannix there is.
Yeah, you want to talk about a good outdoor knife? Like, you probably be able to beat the living hell out of that thing. The handle material will probably break before the blade will.
Yeah, Josh, change the scales if it came with their FRN or whatever.
Get some titanium
or something. Yeah.
Unless it's a lightweight, it'd probably come G10.
G10's pretty tough though.
That's a good debate. G10 versus FRN.
G10 would win. G10's
I'm
stronger.
gonna say G10, yeah.
But
FRN's
that's the trade-off. That's the trade-off. FRN's lighter. So what do you want? Do you want the strength or do you want the weight?
Yeah, but if I was backpacking through the Himalayas, it would matter. But for everyday carry, I don't give a damn.
If my knife had tool steel for a blade, I want the toughness. So it's gonna be
exactly, yeah. If it's gonna be that strong, then definitely it doesn't matter.
What up, Oz?
See if they'll make you tool steel scales for it.
That would be odd. Nobody does that.
No. Like, that thing would be indestructible.
Too heavy.
Lynch Northwest actually has some tool steel pry bars coming up.
Ooh.
They haven't put them out yet, but they're gonna mess around with doing some tool steel pry bars.
If you're making a knife with tool steel blade and scales, you don't care about how much it weighs. You just want it to take a beating and just keep going.
I mean, you could be like Luke and just carry 400 knives in your book bag, or you can carry one. And
you're lucky I didn't. I mean, I don't have authority to just remove you from this right here.
I'm just saying.
See, I hear about D2 rusting a lot, and it makes sense. It should. Up here, though,
I've
in
never had
Washington
D2
State,
crispy.
I would say, yeah.
Where I get knives wet, and I'm not the best with knife care. I still haven't ever had any problems with D2 rusting up here.
You're also fairly close to salt water too, so it's not just
Right.
fresh water. So it's
Right.
like there is some corrosive agents.
Oh,
there.
does he live on a coastal? Does he live in a coastal state?
Not too far.
Is
Actually,
it 15 minutes to the ocean?
It is to the Puget Sound, which is kind of sort of the ocean. I love that Crispy literally has an accurate count going.
And he's on it every time.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. And now like I said, I just want to get those numbers pumped up. But
The fact that it's not
10K
higher,
at
the
New Year's
fact that
Day.
it's not higher than that is a little disappointing.
So when do we get a poker chip that says a number on it? Like, what number do you think we can?
ooh,
Five,
get a poker chip.
5,000. I
I was going to say
5,000.
5,000. Then you can join the 5,000 club.
Yeah,
Do like 5,000, 10,000.
just on one side it says 5,000, the other side said Stevie. You got a freaking UFO with the beam coming down over the
Or-
5,000.
Or said Stevie in Washington.
Yeah, you gotta have the state of Washington on there somewhere.
It has to have the state of Washington, the number, maybe a little Sasquatch in the state. That would cover it.
You could have 5,000 on one side and the other side of the state of Washington with Sasquatch walking, and right underneath it, it says 5,001.
No, even better, the state, and then on top of it, walking is Sasquatch carrying the 5,000.
Yeah, there you
Under
go.
his arm,
oh my
just
goodness.
nonchalantly carrying it.
No, it has to be Sasquatch looking at his watch. 15 minutes is what it's going to say on the watch.
The poker chip's going to be this big.
Yeah. Look around the edge. It's gonna say the great state of Washington, where everything's just 15 minutes away.
Just right up the road.
Just right up the road.
Terry, I have you in my
Hello,
mental
Terry.
notes to bring up for tonight, so I'm glad you popped in. Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Thank you.
So the only knife that I've ever had really rust on me was the Jade Smockin CPM M4 from Blade
Really?
HQ.
So I have that right here, and I got no rust on it.
I cut one steak with it, wiped it off, and it rusted the next day. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Everybody said to be careful with it too, and I haven't had any problems with it. But
5 Doors got it.
Terry is brand new Papa.
Hey,
Oh.
congrats, Terry.
Congratulations, Terry.
Very. Also, I saw the picture you posted of your one of your sons holding the new little bundle of joy, and I realized how much he actually looks like you. Yes, 42. It's got to be on there.
Universe.
Balake, Alabama Damascus is what my Keith and Knife Freak fixie is made out of.
I want that knife.
But the only steel I've really ever had problems with rusting is it's very specific. It's Bestex S35VN.
I
So-
believe that's the only knife I have too. Let's see here. What's my?
So I have.
Mine that rusted is the Bestech D2.
Really.
Yeah.
So like all of the Todd Knife and Tool Bestex are S35VN. All of the all the Todd Knife and Tool Wii models are S35VN. I had gone out and I had taken a family photo of all my Todd Knife and Tool pictures or knives, and I got them. They were laying in moss, and it had sprinkled. I didn't wipe them down like I should have. Put them all away in my case, and then it was like a week later. I was like, I should probably clean these up. All of them, all of the Bestech models had rusted, but had just not like full on, but definitely rust spots on it. But none of the Wii S35 did. So.
Hello,
I
Gary.
know. What's up, Gary?
Hey.
Another highlight of the live stream last night was having Gary come on and hang out with us as well.
He was on for about an hour too, which was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good to see him and hear him. Good spirits. I got to take off. It was fun to chat for a
All
little
right.
bit.
Talk to
Got
you soon,
to
brother.
get to bed and do bath and all that fun stuff. So,
Oh,
Have a
yeah.
good one, man.
see ya.
All righty, dude. Have a great night. Bye.
Gary, there's a spot for you. Actually, you know who else we should have on is like P&W fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, he needs to get on here.
Come on, P&W.
P&W, if you want to go down a really nice rabbit hole, if you go on Reddit, there's a subreddit and it's all Bigfoot erotica.
What?
I'm just
What?
Oh my god, dude, it's some wild stuff.
Thrasher.
Sure.
What up, douche brother number?
What are you into?
How you doing, buddy?
My buddy has a podcast, and
I must not know you as well as I thought I did.
my buddy has a podcast, and they do like conspiracies and all kinds of crazy stuff. And one of the episodes he did was they went on Reddit and read all of these cryptid erotica.
Neil, get up here.
Neil,
Hmm.
if you want, let me know.
Yeah.
If Neil isn't a cat, I'm gonna be really upset.
This whole time, just a cat typing.
What's that?
The gif of the cat typing. That's just
What's
gonna be
that
it.
commercial from back in the day? It was like meow meow meow.
Mix.
Meow mix.
Was it meow mix? Okay,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
P&W should get up here though.
Come on, B&W. Don't be
I
shy.
would say no pressure, but all
Shout
the
out.
pressure.
All the pressure. We're getting to know Zach tonight.
There's a Reddit I frequent, Sasquatch Erotica.
It's all cryptid. It's Mothman.
I
It's,
gotta go let Zoe
Squatch.
in real quick.
All right, go let Zoe in.
He went to go look up this Bigfoot stuff.
Yeah.
So, reading right now is HTTP.
Subreddit.
He's like, "Where's the link again for that?"
Googling what's a subreddit.
He's Googling what's Reddit first.
Just ask Chris Philly. It's Discord.
Oh god.
Louie, hello.
Oh, that's so funny.
Why isn't Lancelot Leather hopping in here?
He rarely.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Put a
I
joke
want
up,
to
too.
talk to this guy.
Oh, Crewware, you got his stout. Nice. P&W, you can come on live with your phone. We'll send you
Yeah.
a link. You
Yeah,
just
I was
click
saying
that
that's-
link.
That's
And
how
then
we
you're
did
on.
it for. That's how we did it for the first couple times was
Yeah.
through the phone.
That's how Gary did it last night.
It works
Yup.
better with a tablet or a laptop, but I mean, it works just fine with a phone.
Louis, Sharif is fine. He was actually chatting in the live last night. He's just he's getting ready to make his announcement, so he's been busy.
He's too big time for us now. Like
He's like
here and like we're
2 months
just
late.
way
What's
down.
up with that, man?
You're
waiting for,
gonna
like, 2
incur the
months
wrath of
this.
Sharif on your own. I ain't gonna be.
I've been waiting, man. Oh no, I'm gonna give it to him.
Huh? What I missed?
Huh?
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna incur the wrath of Sharif because I said he's late.
Sharif's knife being late is out of his hands, and he's been stressed about.
I know it's been out of his hands. I'm just, giving him a hard time
Oh, you're at work? Okay. You
because
don't,
I really want it.
PNW, you don't download StreamYard. Like, we would literally just send you a link
Yeah,
and you
you
would
don't.
click on it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep, it's just through your browser.
Yeah, nothing to download.
Mimo, you funny motherfucker.
What did he say?
Oh, man. Hey, buddy.
Pickle mouth.
Well, that's a hot one, Gary. People are going crazy for the voodoo.
You hear that? There's a free voodoo at Gary's house. He ain't going to get it. Head to Peoria. Go get it. Oh, good night, Alan.
Alan's out of here. Later, Alan. Yeah, just so all of you know, if you're going to host a live stream, only your phone isn't the greatest option just because you don't have all the controls and you can't see
Yeah.
the chat and everything. But if you're just going to be a guest,
That's all you need is just a
Yeah.
phone.
you won't be able to see the comments and stuff. And really participate in the chat unless you're toggling back and forth and on YouTube and whatnot. But just to come on, I mean, Cheeto last night was on his phone.
Yeah.
Yep. PNW, watch how easy it is.
Dopey was on his phone.
Here's a link. I'll click it. Clicking the link. I'll go on my phone right now. See, entering studio. Continues with the
Gary's
YouTube.
cats have been killing hobos while Gary's away.
Access blocked. Okay.
Cavity.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Ignore that. Ignore the denied part.
That order has been placed.
What order?
We're just waiting on them. He said I was giving Sharif a hard time, so he gave me a hard time about the Chicagos. So I said we're just waiting on it. The order's been placed.
Oh, that's right. I can't click the link on the phone. You
So
have to copy the link.
so it's out of your hand, huh? I
Go to
wonder
the
what that's
browser.
like.
I mean, I don't know what that's like. That's kind of why I was
all right,
giving
so
Sharif a hard time.
Since Sharif's not here to give you a hard time back, I'll play Sharif. So out of the box, is the
Condescending.
Chicago going to be able to
It
cut
is.
plastic? Luke left.
What?
I'm just showing PNW how easy it is. But I forgot you have to go into the browser.
Oh man,
Gary,
the
that's,
Chicago can't cut anything. None of our knives can cut anything.
Nope.
Does it
They're
have that-
designed for people that don't know how to have knives.
Does it have that stupid double grind on the top that doesn't make sense?
Unfortunately, most of our knives have multiple grinds.
See? PNW, pretty easy. I
I'm
know,
not
you
gonna
can't
lie.
click the link.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it
Oh.
was somebody else getting on
Here's
that looked just like Maddie.
here's some arcane design knives. Some of my
Oh,
favorites.
Oh, that's so funny.
You got lots of knives there. Oh, who's calling?
Here's some. Oh, what is this? Stickers? What? That's
What?
weird. That's weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Dicks.
Ooh.
I got my goats.
Well, that's how easy it is, folks.
It's that easy.
Yeah, there's nothing to download or anything. It's not an app. It's all web based. And so whenever you get the link, you just click on it and put in the name that you want to show up, and there you go. So Gary's cats go up.
Luke
pretending to be feral.
wouldn't let me put Big Dick Daddy in our very first stream. I was really upset.
You're welcome, PNW. But yeah, at least on my phone, you can't click the link. You have to copy it and paste it into your
paste
browser.
it into your browser.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. But you could test it tonight if you want. The hobo cannibal has moved on to another state.
Mm.
Yeah, murder rates just dropped where Gary lives.
God bless.
Very true, Javon. Very true.
Yeah, look, all I can say is if Chris Early and Luke can figure it out, anybody can.
Listen. Okay. I don't need that kind of talk from you.
I agree, Crispy. I agree.
Sharif's design is absolutely amazing. I'm not even going to compete.
Yeah, there's been a lot of bangers this year, but I gotta say, man, the kimono,
I won't compete.
it is kind of on its own level, man. I'm not in.
Yeah.
I've been playing this since day one. It's not because Sharif's a homie. It's really that good of a knife, man. And I haven't seen, or no, I did handle the V2 prototype at Blade Show. And it's that much better than the original prototype that I.
There's only one thing better than the kimono.
2 kimonos.
No, Gary, I don't.
Yeah, let's show Stevie the foot again.
Okay.
No.
It's another knife that
customer's
Sharif
always
designed that no one knows about.
I know.
I know
Oh,
about.
that one.
We've
Stevie
all
knows about that
we've
one.
all seen it.
Yeah. Saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would, if there was ever a contest with friends like that, I would never enter it because I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Oh.
Oh.
But crispy Kamado in 2024.
I don't think I could picture Sharif's kimono covered in sprinkles.
Oh, jeez.
You know what, though? His next knife, though, that could be.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be more chef's knifey.
Man, Sharif's got a lot of awesome designs in the hopper.
I know. Neil, I just showed how you can do it on the phone.
Neil, it's literally as simple as you get the link, whether it's emailed to you, texted to you through social media. You get the link, you click the link, it instantly says you are about to enter the studio. You put in your name, you make sure that your speaker is working, and then you enter studio and you're ready to go. That's
Yeah, you're in.
It's that simple.
Crispified
Ooh.
Phoenix. That'd be pretty cool. I just can't wait till I can actually handle my own knife. I would love to check it out.
Gary, he's absolutely that's
That dude's fired.
yeah.
He's gone.
That is just a matter of time.
What happened to his web developer? I
He,
don't know the.
good. He
Oh.
just sucks. Not good. What's
Him
up, Kyle?
and our patch guy must be in the same office.
Heck yeah, Forrest.
I can't wait. Oh, you got the MagnaCut RSK. Nice.
Later,
RFK,
Kyle.
such a good
Appreciate you
night.
stopping by. Nice. They had a purple RSK in MagnaCut? Is that another Knife Center exclusive or whatever?
They all are, yeah. Not Knife Center, though. It's, I forgot what it is all of a sudden.
Yeah, whatever the site that sells all his stuff.
Hey guys, it's been fun. I gotta head out though. I'm sorry.
What?
I gotta take care of my daughter.
What?
Don't look so disappointed.
No,
Later, guys. I got to go deal
Yeah.
with my freaking family.
there's yeah, pretty much.
It's all good, dude. It's all good.
No, she's being a terror right now, and
Oh.
I've got to help the wife out.
You don't owe us
Alrighty,
no
dude.
explanation. Get out there, kid.
Have a good night, Luke.
Oh, there it is. Purple MagnaCut for $189.95. That's a good deal.
Are we sharing? Or
Ritter.
Oh, do you want me
Okay.
to share it?
do I gotta Google it myself?
Here, I'll share it right here. Boom. There it is.
Knife Works. That's what it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, Knife Works. And this is the full-size one, so not the mini.
It's already out of stock, though.
Mine says add to cart.
This says the one that I'm looking at on Knife Works says Doug Ritter RSK Knife Works
I
exclusive.
was say it literally says add to cart on my screen.
Yeah.
The one that I'm looking at says
I put the link to the one I was on. Cheeto. What?
it must not be the same one.
Yours is a little bit cheaper. Let's see. Yours
And that's
is,
that's also showing 20 CV though.
Yeah.
you're on the 20 CV one.
He said he had that one too.
Yeah, I have the 20 CV right now. She was getting Hanks made. Nice. Crispy it is.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
Less than $200 for an American-made knife, and it supports a good cause and has MagnaCut.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a good deal. And you can sizzle it for $22 a month.
That's the deal right there.
Speaking of American-made knives, MagnaCut. One of my favorite knives
cool.
just got re-released in MagnaCut. And this thing is a screaming deal. I don't know where else it is. I'm just pulling up the first link. Not my favorite place to shop from, but the Kershaw Dividend just got released in M3 or MagnaCut. I think the one that I have it's either S90V or I think it's M390. This is one of my favorite knives. This is my truck knife.
Yeah.
And it's a speed assist, so if that's not your thing, that's not your thing. But this is also a screaming deal for that knife. It's aluminum handles, so there's a lot going for it that people don't like. Speed assist, aluminum handles. But this is a fantastic knife. I love the Kershaw Dividend. So lots of good stuff. And I mean $139. That's not too shabby of a price.
Not too shabby.
See, and I love Kershaw, but man, they drive me nuts because either their knives are amazing or like it's just a miss. And there's not a lot of in between for me.
Oh, that kind of wrench. This is Stevie's live. He's got to do it. I thought he actually lost a wrench.
What?
By the way, everyone talking about Ontario Knives closing and buying the Rat.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on the TI-22. This is one of my favorite knives.
Look, man, I've been carrying this one from the pass around, and honestly,
no, the Rat's awesome.
I love this thing, man.
But everyone's forgetting about this guy.
Yeah, I like that.
This is a budget titanium knife that's been anode. It comes like this. It's an excellent knife.
Best American knives are made in China.
Yeah.
The Knockout's a good one too. I like Kershaw.
I do too. Kershaw was always, the name. It was Kershaw and it was Emerson. Emerson was always the top tier knife when I was growing up.
What's up, Vince? How you doing, dude? Are you on your way back yet? Also, how's Dopey?
Yeah. Is he still alive?
Has anyone heard from him?
All right, I don't want to kick a man while he's down, but I do have to highlight this post. Where is it?
Oh, I found my other pumpkin knife, the bigger one.
Oh, there you go. Man, I love that knife.
Yeah.
He said Dopey's fine.
So, Pretty Fly made this post on Instagram earlier. And it kind of really sums it up. If I can...
Look, I knew he was in troubles when he was sitting there not moving. I thought he was frozen or asleep. And everyone's like, Dopey, are you asleep? And he's just like, no.
Yeah.
He looks shell-shocked.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, he just was not the same after that. That's for sure.
Yeah. The face you make when when you start questioning your decisions or your choices in life. Oh man, love you, Dopey. But
That's what I said last night looking at him. I said, Dopey's sitting there just reevaluating every decision he's ever made in life.
That challenge was hard. I would not do it again.
I knew it was
No,
going to be
no.
bad. I knew it was bad when Stevie took the first bite and he was like, fuck this. And like, you just see Stevie just like, no.
Vince, I don't know what you were watching. Dopey was not fine.
He was not fine.
Dopey was not fine. I know you're trying to, help him save face. He admitted it. He's like, I was just looking for some sort of a makeshift, something to barf in.
Yeah, and he was talking about how he couldn't see, like he couldn't focus on anything, and like
No, Dopey was not.
I have Nora, you got it.
I
hope you're okay.
I expected him to be cutting up and making fun of everybody, and then like when he got quiet and he was just sitting there just staring, I'm like, oh man, Dopey's taking this one hard.
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah. My laptop camera works. What do I do next? Take off your shirt.
Put some tassels on.
Yeah. With some pasties.
Get the lard out. Rub it. Give yourself a nice rub down.
What? That's kind of it. Dopey as Ninja was perfect. He didn't even eat my ice cream that was in the freezer.
His mouth didn't work.
Yeah,
his whole body shut down. Like he's just sitting there.
He was incapable of eating ice cream. If you threw it in his mouth, it would have just fallen out.
You would have had to done the eggnog challenge with the ice cream for him.
I hate that exists.
Yeah, we can all thank Stevie for that. That'll never leave my brain ever again.
It lives in there now.
That's the other thing I noticed when I went back and watched. I had like my ice cream sandwich all over my face. Milk was all dripping down my beard. And
you weren't concerned with any of that at the moment.
Look, Stevie, the house could be burning down around him, and Stevie didn't fucking care.
No, my number one goal was just as much cold in my mouth as possible.
You guys are haters. Team.
We're not haters. We're genuinely concerned about a man that.
Dude, I really was like worried about him for a minute, and like, yeah, it was.
Your toilet bowl probably glows in the dark right now.
I know his asshole's definitely glowing in the dark.
Yeah.
It looks like those videos where they shoot the M249 like just nonstop and the barrel gets red hot. That's what Dopey's asshole
down.
Yeah.
Just the eye of Sauron just walking through the hall.
Dopey, do you have one of those? Dopey, did you install like bottom lights? Like he's got the Fast and the Furious LEDs.
So you get your own bathroom and Panic and Dopey share? That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's the way to do it. You make those two degenerates.
Is there a bathroom the one that has the double sinks?
Vince, you're not there right now. Guaranteed they're using your toilet right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That sucker's going to be well used.
It's going to be there. It's going to look like molten lava was poured into it. Like the side of it's just melted.
Yeah.
Milk bidet.
Milk bidet. Oh.
That's
You got one of those saline bottles just full of milk.
Cherry lifesaver.
Just douching your butt with milk.
Yeah.
That's just wrong. Vince, did you get that little?
Put them in the toilet.
Did you get the kitty drinky bowl?
Oh man. Yeah, no, I was legitimately worried for Dopey. Like, I mean, everybody was. Even Katie last night was like, "Are you sure you're like?"
Yeah,
I thought somebody was going to call a medic for him. Like, they were legitimately worried for him.
I think Dopey died for a minute.
Like, especially when he's like, I can't see. I'm like, oh, that's not good. His fucking wiring burned out for a minute.
and I mean, look, Dopey's a savage himself too.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's
for
what I'm saying. That
uh,
I thought for sure, like, he was gonna go all the way and just talk shit about everybody. Like, I
Kind of hoping.
yeah,
you know what's funny is I think he did too.
yeah.
So, I think he did
Lord
too.
said he died and the spice brought him back.
Yeah.
After about the 6th or 7th piece, every time Stevie's alarm went off, everybody was like, "Oh, God, another one."
It was happening so fast, like you'd eat it, and we wait for JB, and then he would ask the question, and then the alarm would go off before we can answer.
Yeah, like the first
Yeah,
couple went really slow, and then like after a while, like you can just tell in everyone's face. Everyone's
Time
like, "Are we
sped up.
sure this is set? He's setting
Yeah.
the timer right?"
Time sped up in the middle of that.
Well, and actually, I messed up. JB was right. I realized it as I was like off camera, like semi barfing. The alarm was going off, and I'm like, "Oh man, that's right. I have to control things still." And so it went on for an extra. I don't know.
Stevie said, "Just all of you can go to hell. I don't care about any of you." And
So
I'm out.
it definitely was not the perfect timer, but I did notice that 12 minutes did seem to go by pretty fast.
Yeah.
especially in those later pieces
Hello.
where you could tell everybody was kind of struggling a little bit. Like all of a sudden, like those minutes seemed to get very, very quickly.
What up, Urban?
And Cheeto, man, Cheeto was so cool, calm, and just sitting there, just lounged back on his phone, just sitting down in the corner.
That's how Cheeto is. He's just a cool cat.
I mailed Cheeto a package today.
Nice.
Is it a pack of Cheetos?
Huge package. No, it was not a pack of Cheetos.
Why not?
I didn't think that far ahead. Had I thought that far ahead, I definitely would have put a bag of Cheetos in there.
I don't know why bother.
I did send him some of my poker chips and stickers though.
Vince, it was Cheeto that sent you the cat gnome.
He loves huge packages. That's what I've heard about him.
He loves huge packages.
I knew he would be excited for it.
Mr. Fluffy would know.
All right, so I've been trying to think of a good point-counterpoint argument, but I don't have anything. So, who has a good argument they would like to make? Let's leave it up to the chat.
Everybody knows I'm king of the hot take, so let's go. I'm all
Well, me
about
and
it.
Stevie were talking political before. They were like, no
No.
no politics, just something like I did. The Matrix movies, all of them are good. That was a hot topic for a minute because everyone tries to discount 2 and 3, but 2 has.
Now I will say honestly, like especially now, going back and rewatching them, the fight between Neo and Agent Smith does get a little wild after a while, but like the rest of those movies are so solid.
I
You
agree.
take out the Neo Smith fight scenes, and the whole movies are solid movies.
Let's
the
do that.
the ghost twins and their fucking razor blade, like
Those dudes were
that
so cool.
that whole scene is amazing on the highway and stuff. Like,
Yes, the highway scene. The
dude, the
best
highway
car
scene
chase
is
scene in
Yeah,
cinematic history.
Yeah, there was nothing like that, Brian. That was like one of the most spectacular things.
when Morbius got that katana and like just like cuts the side. Yeah, dude. I mean,
That's
just
what I'm saying.
they're amazing movies. Even the new one, I like the new one. The new one is a just complete mind fuck. How it's like all intertwined. I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, I loved how they did it. I thought it was absolutely perfect.
I think PNW has brought our topic. Titanium is overrated.
I 1000% agree.
Let me tell you why both of you are wrong.
I can, I can get down with that. I do like some titanium, but most of my knives are not titanium.
Same. I think it
Is
has
it
its place.
overrated?
I think it's overused with all the materials out. I think everyone automatically goes to titanium when they want a high-end knife, and there's to me there's better options.
Titanium has fantastic acoustics.
Well, that's great, but
Yes.
I don't care.
And it's strong. And it's nice. And when you leave it in your car, it burns into your skin and lets you know what knife you had for the next few days. What did Javon?
I got some.
I would
great...
say, what did Javon say that everybody's agreeing with?
There you go. That's not a bad one.
I think you're right, Terry. Aluminum's good, but it just doesn't feel the same as titanium.
Forrest knows where he stands.
I think just like what we were talking about with the high end steel, and they did like the Kershaw. You got a nice high end steel aluminum handles. I think it's a good way to balance out, to make a high end knife but still keep it budget friendly, because they could have easily thrown titanium scales on that thing and charged $300 for it. But is anybody going to buy it?
Nemo summed up why you're wrong, so
I missed it.
It's lighter, more exotic, and can be anodized.
Well, that's great, but I mean, but does everybody care about being lighter?
Every single person in the history of ever, yes.
I think so. I think literally going back 1,000 years.
I go back even 3,000.
Why not 4,000?
I carry what I like. Now, when I'm backpacking, like we talked earlier, when I was backpacking, yes, I cared. But just for everyday carry, it's not, this knife is very heavy. That's not. I carry what I think is best for, that day or that situation.
Well, you're wrong in those situations.
I agree, Louis. Titanium's nice because you can modify it, but
yes,
you can modify any scale material.
Can you though?
You can.
Can you?
Steel. You can do stuff to steel.
Can you
do stuff to aluminum?
Really?
You've never seen anodized aluminum?
What?
Yeah.
Papa has a good point there.
It's like the time that Dwight and Andy had the argument about every song is better a cappella. He's like, Enter Sandman, better a cappella.
Better a cappella.
Now, that's where
titanium.
So I know a lot of people like brass, a lot of people like copper. That's the one material I am not into.
I love my copper scale knives. I absolutely love it. This knife in hand does not feel like it would ever fail on me because it's a nice beefy knife.
Titanium comes from the future. Aluminum comes from beer cans.
Same thing, all titanium. Just the same thing. But to me, I would carry either of these. things. You can flame steel, you can electroplate aluminum, you can dye micarta in G10. Exactly, Terry. That's what I'm saying. Like you
Yeah,
can.
It doesn't look as good as anode titanium.
I disagree.
Well, you shouldn't.
I would take a good underwater, just awesome looking patina over any kind of anodizing.
That's if you get it done well. Tactical Terry does it well. That one was yours, right?
Out there.
Was that your shipwrecking?
No,
Whose was that? Terry?
no,
Who was it?
that was from Dopey.
That was Dopey. Dopey did that. See?
Yeah,
When it looks good like that, it looks good.
yeah. Well, and see, these are these were tan micarta, and I dyed them orange, and they look much better in that orange. And then the other side is titanium.
And the titanium side looks way better.
It doesn't. Don't lie to me.
I'm not.
But yeah, I mean, there's just so many options for everything. I dyed these ones too.
Well, I think
The only bad scale material is micarta. Wow.
Whoa, who said that?
Carco.
Carco.
Woof. Those are fighting words.
And Scott, yes, exactly. See, the whole community is against you, Zach.
That's fine. Honestly, I am not.
I really don't care,
Not
man.
surprised.
I hate all of you anyway, and
Yeah. Like my buku, they come plain steel, and I hate them. And
There's
so
some
I
Terry
had
word
to
right
put some flame on it. FRN. Now, FRN is the only material, like, I appreciate for what it is. Like we were talking about, it's lighter. It's lighter than G10, but I don't care for it.
It really depends on. Isn't the rat FRN?
I don't know.
I think the rat is FRN, but it feels more G10ish.
I think it's GRN.
GRN. It is GRN, the glass reinforced.
Something, yeah.
Nylon.
Yeah. There's too many of those. There's too many to remember anymore. It was loathing.
Not all micarta is created equal. That's
dude,
for sure.
Paper micarta is trash. I hate paper micarta. It is the bane of my existence.
You say that, but then you get some good paper micarta, and it's, I think, the way it can really
I only say that because when I was doing the Worry Stones for Crispy Donut, I was also doing Worry Stones for Luke's other group, Topo EDC, and we picked lemon micarta for the CDC ones and paper micarta for his. And the paper micarta ones, I was honestly ready to walk into traffic head first after working on them. Had I done those first and not the CDC ones, I wouldn't have done the CDC ones at all. Just because I had that much of a problem because, of course, Luke had to make it hard on me.
You said hard on.
So these were the ones I did for CDC with my card on the back.
Neil, where can I send you the link?
And these are the ones Luke wanted. And he wanted these big ass holes in them. And drilling into paper micarta doesn't really work out that great. Let's go back to discussing Gary's foot.
Apparently so, Scott. But yeah, I'm gonna be going for about another 25-30 minutes or so. If Neil, if you want to come on, let me know where to send you the link.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep this to right around 2-ish hours because one of my I want to go get some pho tonight. I've been eating all day and I'm craving some pho.
We just
trying to do a one meal a day.
We just had a pho restaurant open down the street, actually.
Hey, Samurai Bread, what up, dude?
Samurai.
I gotta. Hey, Samurai.
Jesus.
Look at this bad boy.
Maddie, I think I'm going to draw up one of those for my weapon series.
That one?
Yeah.
Do it.
Not my first sword, Samurai.
I want to
Maddie.
do that one, and then somebody mentioned it in our live. I think it was the ring that Xena has in the old show, and do one of those frosted.
Do it.
The Sword of Omens. Gives me
Stevie.
sight beyond sight.
Stevie is a Thundercat. He's a ho.
Oh,
Yeah, Samurai. Maddie got this for my birthday, dude. It's freaking amazing.
I'm just sad that I haven't seen more of the Big Trouble in Little China knife.
Stevie
know.
probably babies that one.
Yeah, it's like under. It has its own pillow in his bed.
No, I carry it on my backpack now.
Oh, do you? Very
Yeah,
nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get to doing more content, but that's one of the things that I want to show off for sure.
Chakram.
Whoa.
Stevie put the sword down.
Hello, Ian. What up, Ian? Mr. Coates.
Oh, Neil, he put his email for the link. I can email it to him.
Oh, okay. Can you?
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah, it lights up. Yeah, I don't know where Matt he found a guy that like hand makes these, and it's not just one of the cheap ones. I mean, it's super. It's done well.
It got to Stevie late because he had to wait for the steel to come in.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nice,
so
Samurai.
it's basically the real sword.
Look at these
Yo.
two. Look at these two.
Who's that?
Drew and Ricky. Ricky does all the editing for Taylor Martin over at Best Damn EDC.
Okay.
Him and
Is Drew at that show this weekend?
I guess.
Is that where he's at?
No, he said that he met him up for dinner, I guess.
Oh, okay.
You know, Drew's out here rubbing elbows with all the big folks.
Ricky is my boy.
He's a good dude. We've been talking to him quite a bit. He's a good dude.
Lauren,
He gave us the new nickname for Luke, and Luke hates it, so we call him it as much as possible.
Well, what is it? Share it with the
Ricky said that from now on, in his phone, he has Luke as the Donut Daddy.
The Donut Daddy.
And so now I've changed his name in our chat to Luke the Donut Daddy Lewis.
The Donut Daddy.
I have not yet, Urban.
What kind of organizer are you getting? Just like the ones with like the Molly and stuff?
Yeah.
I have one of those in my car from One Tigress, and it's pretty nice. I like it.
I need to though.
I have my book bag is by One Tigress, and so I have the visor too. So,
also, I think anything kind of goes good as a fritter.
oh,
Anytime you mix something really good together in a nice batter and deep fry it, it becomes a fritter.
dude, apple fritters, cherry fritters.
I don't know. So there's purists out there that say apple fritters are not a donut; it's a fritter, and I can concede with that.
Yeah,
I love a good apple fritter over any donut, I think.
Yeah, we have a strawberry festival here every summer, and it
You just have that sitting there?
Yeah, you don't have a jar of zesty dill holes next to you?
no.
What? It was just sitting there. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Some of us enjoy the delicious crack of a fresh pickle. It's nice to have on hand.
Caramel cream cheese stuffed apple fritter. Okay,
oh, dude.
you have my attention, sir.
Samurai Bird lost my attention, though.
Yeah.
Pork brain fritter. Okay.
Not going to do that one.
Huh.
But yeah,
Yeah,
but
Josh?
at the strawberry festival, they do strawberry fritters, and they're so good because they make them to order.
But Maddie, you like it's warm. It's just chilling there.
It's cold
Like-
down there.
Oh, down there, you have it just sitting on the floor next to your desk.
Yeah.
Open it and take a big whiff.
I was eating it earlier, and I didn't put it away yet.
That's the
Exactly.
same face Maddie, or that's the same face Stevie made last night when you showed him Gary's foot. That's the exact same face he made.
You know,
It is.
I do. I hear this quite often. Also, Stacy is making some fried chicken and putting some pickle juice in with the buttermilk that it's going to brine in.
Yeah.
That's what they do at Chick-fil-A and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys, my piss jars are over there. I don't confuse the
Rocky
two.
Mountain fritters.
One day, Maddie's going to confuse the two.
This
And
pickle is like
Lauren,
this.
just so you know, I don't have cottage cheese in my pockets. It's in my refrigerator right here.
Ooh, New England clam fritters. That was my girlfriend's nickname. In high
Never find
school.
Maddie a pickle.
The old clam fritter. Oh, hey, look at here. Welcome, making his live stream debut.
Drum roll.
We have Neil McKenzie.
Hey.
What up, Neil?
Hello,
How you
can you
doing?
hear me?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Steve.
Don't do that.
What'd
I
you
used
say?
to run sound. Don't do that. I used to run sound for bands.
Okay. Oh, man, I always got to give people their first time. I'm going to go out on a limb and the Cyborg Jack. Really? You think so? Which one is a Cyborg Jack?
I would say I've never heard of the Cyborg Jack.
Crab cake. Yeah, see, everything in fritters. Sushi burgers are good. Okay.
Neil, what's your favorite kind of fritter? Since that's the topic right now.
Apple.
Apple's a good one. I like a
It's
cherry.
it's a good classic. I mean, apple fritter is
Cherry's the best. Anything.
our. We have a local place that does like pumpkin spice fritters for the fall,
Yeah.
and it's the only pumpkin spice anything I'll eat. It's only because they make them just delicious. They're just
I love a
delicious.
nice, like, warm pumpkin spice muffin.
Those are good.
Yeah. Especially when the crust gets a little crusty. Ooh,
Any kind of muffin is better with a little crusty crust.
yeah.
Forrest, that breakfast place that we went to on day 2, I think it was, a Blade Show, the morning for Cue Ball's birthday. I forget the name of it. It was called the Marietta Local, I think it might have been. We went there for breakfast, and I had the hot chicken and biscuits, their Nashville hot chicken. Oh, dude, it was so good.
I have some rats.
Whoa, you do got some rats.
Yeah, you do.
Two more coming in just in case they go out of production.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might. I don't know. If you don't have a rat, go get one.
No, Lauren, I don't put on my yoga pants, but I do put on my ranger panties. So.
Someone said mac and cheese fritters. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Yes.
Mac and cheese fritter. You know what? I'd try it.
I'd try anything mac and cheese.
Yeah.
See, my problem is they're always too dried out.
Well, yeah.
They need to have like some
creamy.
Yes, or I guess dip them in some cheese or something. But
kind of defeats the purpose at that point.
Maybe.
So Neil, this is your first live. Tell us about yourself. What's your favorite knife? What's your grill knife? What knife do you hate?
Well, it's not that we've never met Neil before.
Well, he's been in the chat, but not on camera.
Just not face to face.
Yeah.
Right.
My favorite knife is the Buck 110. I've had one ever since elementary school.
Can't
My
go
grail is a simple one, Buck 110 Auto.
Nice.
Oh, you said that. Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Born and raised in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Lived in Texas for over 16 years. And now in Southern Arizona since 2002.
Nice. And you work with the Onan.
We don't work together anymore.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
But that's where we met.
Fritters.
Probably just one, Urban.
Aonan and I met at work. We became friends through a common interest in music, records, knives, pew-pews.
Okay. Yonan's a good dude.
Yep.
Coleslaw fritters.
I like Pretty Fly, who's talking about mayonnaise fritters.
It's mayonnaise.
It's
now
mayonnaise.
Now you're just being.
It's mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise.
mayonnaise. You see the
All right.
O there? What? You see the O?
I do.
You say mayo, right?
No.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Do you say mano or do you say mayo?
All right, here's our
Yeah.
next point, counterpoint. Is
So
it
why do you
mayonnaise
drop the?
or
Why do you
mayonnaise?
decide to drop the O and not say mayonnaise?
English language, man.
Yeah.
No, it's laziness.
Laziness.
Okay, American language then.
Mayonnaise. There's nothing. Just pronounce it the way it's supposed to be.
Buck 110 50th anniversary,
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
120th anniversary.
On it.
Oh.
There you go.
Reaper, no. Why do you guys got to make everything hot?
And a
It's
spoiler
Buck-
alert, this little guy, I'm not going to tell you what it is going into Aonan's Christmas giveaway.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Let's see, a small CJRB box. What could it be? The Pyrite was a pretty big box, so it's not that one.
Let's
Yeah,
not
it
try to
seems-
ruin his surprise and just leave it at that.
That's true.
No need to steal his thunder.
That's true.
And my
Urban,
pride and joy, Jersey prototype.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Urban, you don't have to do that. But green. It's a lazy O. Well, this is true. This is true.
Gary said, "My guess is it's a knife."
That would be a good guess.
Oh.
I should be more like Neil, though. He is his like grail is like attainable.
I'm really budget minded. Even if I had $400 or $600 to drop on one knife, I probably still wouldn't do it.
Black?
I try to be budget minded, but my grail is a Rockstead, and those are like $1,500.
Oof.
But I just all the work that goes into them and that convex grind, and you can't get that anywhere else. But I do like
Yeah.
I'm more budgety.
See, the one knife that I would love, I can go to Meijer and buy one, but it's the Buck 119. love that
Somewhere in
knife.
storage, I've got a 119 75th anniversary model.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Yeah,
This is
look
what
at you. Look at you. Look at
This is
you.
my first knife.
Yeah.
I've had this since I was a kid.
Yeah, I had a buck 110. That was my very first knife, and I had that thing probably up until my house fire, which was like 11 or 12 years ago.
I love the buck 119. My buck 110's in one of these cases.
Hey, Oreo Dave, I can agree with that, Grail.
Dude, she's every stage of her career is hotter and hotter and hotter.
Yeah, it's
Start-
hotter.
Starting off with From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh yeah,
boy.
ooh, very
And
nice.
again in what was it?
Did you get one of the S35 VN ones or S30 VN, whichever one Smoky Mountain had?
No, this is the 440. Just the basic.
Oh, okay.
But it's got the Blackwood. I forgot what it's called. It was Ebony.
Hey, EDC Oz. I know. That's why it's the one knife I've always wanted. I'm a horror movie fanatic, and so that is the knife from the original couple of them.
My daughter had
The original Scream movie.
with the release of the last Scream, introduced my daughter to the franchise.
Yeah.
So she's been going back and
I
rewatching.
really like the most recent one. Honestly, I think I like the Scream. Halloween used to be my favorite horror movie. I really like the older horror movies, and after rewatching all the Scream movies before the last one came out, I just enjoy those more because they're always about keeping it all within itself, in its own universe, in its own, canon, if you would. So,
Papa gonna get the Evo.
ooh,
Nice. First knife was a dagger with a brass handle. Oh, nice.
from the Scottish games. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
My brain read that
Oh.
it's Scottish gnomes, and I could not. I don't know why I added an N there. I was like, what?
Lauren met some Scottish gnomes like back in the forest somewhere, and they gave him this knife.
Here, take this.
Like that knife's got so many bodies on it. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's
Look at that thing.
cool.
Neil,
Stiletto. That'll go through the ribs.
Made in
Yeah,
Italy.
how many cats you got?
That handle is gorgeous.
Olive wood.
Do you have
Uh,
any
This is
cats?
one of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Do you have any cats?
Yeah, Semper Fi EDC guy wants to know how many cats.
No, I don't. My house is too small.
Oh,
Oh,
Vince
Vince.
is gonna. I'm sorry, Vince is gonna start crushing.
This is a no cat household as well.
Damn.
You guys might get cats in the mail. You go
I
check the
may have
mailbox
been
and
on
it's meowing.
mushrooms.
Stevie, did you
Another
see
one of my
your
favorites.
Royale is now in titanium?
It is
Yeah,
the Royale with cheese deluxe.
they made it deluxe. Yeah,
Really?
they did. It's
He
on
said
Ninth Level
what?
right now. They even did the flamed they did the flamed anno to it too. Something you can't get with aluminum. Micarta G10, only titanium.
What's that?
Flamed anno, which is another
Yeah,
reason why
flame-
titanium is.
All right, here's another hot. take.
You could flame anno stainless steel.
No, it wouldn't look the same.
It would.
Big. That's like putting nice rims on a piece of crap car.
Yeah, but we've all done it, so.
And we all felt shame.
Stevie, you're causing Urban Woodsman to have an ulcer if you don't tell him what color.
I said black, dude. Also, I'm not sure like, are you making these or what? Like, dude, you don't have to. You don't gotta order me anything.
If you can make them, I definitely want a black one.
A black
Samurai. The Phoenix is titanium with the carbon fiber.
What knife is that, Neil?
CJRB Scoria.
Oh,
Cue ball gave it to me.
What's the scale material? I can't tell.
That's my
It's
Carta.
Maroon micarta, yeah.
Is it my card? Oh
It's,
man, I love it. I love it. That's
double
something you can't get out of titanium. That's gonna patina so nice.
It's double coral micarta.
Ooh.
It is nice.
This was a gift from Cue ball.
Oh, that's a keeper forever.
Vince, we are a dog-only household.
You just effed up, boy. You just effed up.
Well, Oliver's allergic to cats, so we actually can't have it.
You just left no room for cats. You just effed up.
Yeah, no room for cats.
I also got this Olight Rattel from Cue ball.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
very nice. You know, I will say, O-Knife has definitely surprised me with the stuff that I see. I love that one, Maddie. I think that one's great.
This is an awesome knife.
If you didn't tell me that was a Olight knife, I would have no idea. It looks like a Frankenstein between like Benchmade and Spyderco.
It's cool. I've been using it.
Oh snap! All right, Urban.
Somebody said making a new list.
Ooh.
Kelly.
I forgot I had this one, so now I'm gonna play with this one.
Nice. You know, I'm looking at the Royale with cheese in the flamed.
Not doing it?
No,
Do they have it in the other titanium variants?
no.
It's just flamed?
Yeah. But that is one of Colin Mason Pierre's best designs.
I mean, you could always get it and have a custom anode done to it. Have a one of a kind.
Aonin gave me this Gerber 06 Auto.
Oh, now that's
nice.
that's a knife I want for my collection as well. I love those.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I really do have a fondness for the tactical knife. It's too quiet up there.
Copper light.
Started juggling.
Oh, did you say tactical knife? Like this guy?
Yeah, very tactical. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I like that one, Neil.
Is that a
Gerber
Boker?
Gator.
Gerber, okay.
Yeah, Gator.
Yeah.
Gator 1 and
Nothing more tactical.
Yeah.
Gator 2.
Nothing more tactical than a sprinkle type.
Stevie, these two came from eBay from your neck of the woods.
Oh yeah, in Washington State.
15 minutes away.
Nice.
Whoa! Stevie lives in Washington.
I do live in Washington.
Holy cow, I didn't know that. I've
State,
never heard you
not-
mention that.
Not state, not District of Columbia.
Yeah, see, like my favorite knives of all time, and these are the knives I've had for absolutely the longest. It's been my SOG Trident, and I have the Seal Pup as well. That's tucked away in my bag.
Nice.
What up?
And then I love this is the Flash AT that they did, and I like this one. It's got that spring assist.
You can keep it.
And then I got the Benchmade Infidel.
I was not a fan of that knife.
I hate this knife, but Luke gave it to me because it's the first OTF I've ever owned, and he's like, "Yeah, man, just send it in for some love and get it taken care of." And you can't. You're not allowed.
Yeah.
Is that the sumo?
No. Oh.
Sand cup giveaway I got from Javon's shop.
And so, I've just been, it's just basically a fidget toy at this point because out of every 10 deployments, it doesn't.
That's a knife that I got in from a pass-around group, opened it, actuated it twice, put it right back in the box, and sent it along to the next person.
Yeah, it's just, and you know what? What's funny is, like, I've looked up, like, old knife forums from, like, when it
My
first...
creamsicle knife.
For when it
Right,
first
through
came
the
out.
orange.
Now I love that. Now this man
Rough
knows
Rider.
where my heart is.
Nice.
And people have been having problems with these knives from the rip. From the very rip, these knives have been just absolute trashed online. So, I don't know.
And
Microtech?
this penguin has become a very hard worker for me.
Penguin's a good one.
Penguin's a great EDC knife.
Yeah, I like the Penguin. I like the shape of it. I think it's got a lot of good things going for it.
Still,
Another great work knife, Artisan Arroyo.
Ooh, yeah.
my favorite tactical knife, the oldest knife in my collection.
Yeah. Your grandpa's.
1944 Schrade Walden Auto.
There you go.
I don't have a favorite knife anymore. I just have too many. I have ones that I like a lot.
So, you know, my mom has a antiques secondhand store, and so people will bring in like old knives that they find, or you know, husband's knives of whatever. And so I have this guy that I picked up from her shop, and then I got this little ulster that I've gotten from her shop,
Nice.
and then this is an Imperial that I picked up from her shop, and clearly the it's a little wonky there right in the middle. But you know, for the couple bucks that I paid for these knives, I just bring them home and love them.
I don't know if Thrasher is still out there, but Lauren, I think that's Brandon Thrasher's go-to of all the knives that he's had. I think
What is it?
The brass penguin is
The
what
brass
he goes
penguin.
for. Yeah.
The Penguin got the hype because it's just it's a cheap, good knife.
Yeah.
They're good hard workers.
Yeah, I it's not my favorite knife, but I think it's a good knife, man. It's
like the Rat.
It's like the Rat. It's like the Elementum. You know, I think it's just a. It's
Well,
obvious-
and along those lines, this is one of the knives I've had the longest without breaking it or throwing it away. Is the CRKT Squid. I carried this in my pocket for so long because it's so tiny and it's cheap.
That's what you're used to.
you know,
Yep, tiny and cheap.
Another one Aona gave to me, the original Sog Aegis.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, very nice.
it's the jigged.
I love
I
SOG. My Tomahawk is from SOG. I got the Seal Pup, the Trident. I got the Flash. I think that's it, actually.
Do you guys know where SOG is headquartered?
15
Washington?
minutes away from Stevie.
It's about 23, 24
Oh, okay. Out of your little bubble.
here in Washington State.
This one I will never get rid of. One of my grandfathers carried it when he was young.
Nice.
Holy cow, yeah, that's
Those
nice.
are the best.
That's a nice little guy right there.
Imperial, people say it might be from the 1930s.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I like that little guy. That's cool. Crewwear can't wait till 3671. It's late. It's 7:41 here.
Here you go. I got my little Rough Rider.
There you go.
Purdy.
That's the 120th anniversary one.
50th.
50th.
I love the patina on the brass already.
Yeah,
It's just
Actually, I am gonna have to get going. I have reached the 2-hour mark, and
Go time.
everybody is back home, and I think it's go for faux time. Pho, really, pho.
This is the 120th.
there you go.
Oh, yeah, it comes with
Nice.
a coin. That's cool. That's a nice one though.
Yeah, that's a nice one to have for
But-
sure.
Yeah, appreciate y'all hopping on. Neil, thanks for making your debut up here. Open invite,
Yeah.
and
See, it's pretty easy too, right? Just click the link and here you are.
I'm scared inside.
yeah, everybody
We all are.
is. Everybody's got the first time jitters, and
Yeah.
I
Look,
prefer to stay. I prefer to stay behind the camera. I take good pictures. I don't make them.
Well, you're doing good in front of the camera, and you got a nice
Yeah.
collection. I'd like to see more.
heck yeah,
When's the next meetup?
We need to plan it, but we're thinking we're doing it at there's a car museum up here.
appreciate it, Tommy.
But it sounds like Ionin has pneumonia, so we're gonna have to see because I don't want to go
That's,
without him.
that's what I heard this morning. I'm waiting to get a text from him right now.
Yeah. So we'll see.
But anywho, Maddie, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
Zach,
always.
my pleasure.
Thank you for
coming
having
on.
me.
All you mofos out there, appreciate you
Thank you.
hanging out tonight. Definitely, because we'll be doing tons because we'll be just 15 minutes down the road from each other. So
If you can find me a house for 2K or less, I might be 15 minutes from you.
okay, well look, you got to come up to my neck of the woods for that.
I will.
I've been up there. I love it.
I want to go find Carl.
I do too. I miss Carl. So, but yeah, appreciate y'all mofos. And let's see, there's no SKL tonight. There was an early SKL. Shoot, Neves is probably still going. I know I'm always up against Neves.
Never heard of her.
He's probably still
She
going.
she sounds hideous.
She is. But so I don't know if anyone's going to be going live later tonight or not, but if they are and I end up popping on and seeing y'all around, I will say hello. Tomorrow you got Zach's stuff goes live. You got Stella, you got Edgy American.
Yeah.
So lots of good lives tomorrow. So I'm sure I will see y'all around at some point.
Yeah,
But,
Sundays are always chock full of good
Yeah.
good lives.
But
Stevie,
until the
you
next
still need to
one-
go sword fight Saran wrap.
I know
Yes.
I do. I know I do. I did acquire the Boo Skew Bigly.
But it's not over yet.
It's not over. But until the next one, bid you mofos. Adeuces.